What's up, everybody? I'm back, man. You guys already know what time it is. I don't talk about it, I stay about it. Well, anyways, people, I'm still trying to come up with a day for the lives, and I got to figure it out how to do it on the desktop. You know what I mean? It's important for me to do that because, that way I can interact with everybody that's participating on my lives. You know what I mean? And that goes for everybody: the funny bunnies, the cholos, the mashicas, and the weirdos. You know what I mean? Of course, mandatory. My channel members, those guys will become my moderators, and of course, so everybody that just been supporting me, man, it's really appreciated. I'm really grateful for every last one of you guys that interact with me here on my social media. Umbrella here real quick. Jeez, something ain't good here. Hold up, gentlemen, people, audience. Well, anyways, yeah, today, man, like I said, this is a fitness channel with a twist, and today's twist is something that word on the curb is Mr. Dubs is done. You know what I mean? Yeah. Someone sent me over a video, and I tapped in with that video, and I started hearing something. There was something that I heard right there that caught my attention. So I will get to that, people. But anyways, man, once again, I'm a full-time online fitness coach. If you guys want to get started in your fitness journey, hit me up. It's High Power Fitness, high_power_fitness_. You could email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. Make sure to hit that hype button. Mandatory, people. That's making me grow. It's pushing me out there. Like I said, the bigger I get, the bigger the opportunities are for doing things with you guys. But anyways, yeah, I'm a full-time online fitness coach. If you guys want to get started, man, like I said, I have a blueprint that is guaranteed to work. It's golden. It's worked for me. It's gotten me my results. Okay, it's simple. I provide you with the blueprint. I customize your daily workout plan, and every workout comes with videos. Every workout's going to come with the exact amount of sets you're supposed to do for every workout, and how many workouts are supposed to be done per that workout. You know what I mean? How many sets. I dial in your nutrition for you. Keep in mind, everyone's nutrition is going to be different. I know there's these people that always try to copy everybody's nutritional habits, the way they eat. It may work at the beginning, but then you come to a plateau. You need to understand the science behind it, people. It goes deeper than just eating less, because your body tends to react differently when you're not feeding it accordingly. You know what I mean? It needs the nutrition. If it sees that it's starving, it's going to go in survival mode, people. And that's what I teach you on my program. I teach you about all this stuff, man. I mean, like I said, it's as simple as 1, 2, 3. So if you're ready to get started on that fitness journey, you know what time it is. If you need any type of reassurance of who I am, go check out my Instagram, man. On my Instagram, I have years of material there. I have testimonials from team members, testimonials from non-team members. I have transformations from my team members. I even have my personal transformation. Like I said, I went from 240 pounds with like a 44-inch waist, eating a big Carl combo at the table. There's pictures of me right there. And I dropped down and took it all the way down to 147 pounds. I was chiseled. You could count every muscle in my body. But it was very uncomfortable, people. So I don't recommend that for anybody unless you want to see what you're made of. You know what I'm saying? I had the blueprint for that, people. It's living proof. So I went from that 240 pounds, 44-inch waist. I dropped all the way down to a 30-inch waist. You know what I mean? With the six-pack. Now I'm on my reverse. It's been a long journey. I'm trying to get up to $185, $190 is my goal. But maintain that chiseled stomach, okay? So it's a process, you know what I mean? Like I tell all of my team members, man, you got to trust the process and enjoy the journey, okay? Now, another great thing about my program, man, is upon completion of your program, you will always have a direct contact with me. You can tap in at any given time of day with me if you're struggling with anything, because I go by that model that the Marines go by. Once a Marine, always a Marine. Well, once you're part of High Power Fitness, you're always part of High Power Fitness. You know what I mean? I look out for you guys. That's just the type of person I am, because I am here to help change people's lives. And keep in mind, man, this individual does ramble on a lot. So let's get to the twist, people. Mr. Dubs, man. So I was shot over a video, and they were actually asking me, what do I think about that? Didn't Dubs already do a video about that, about his escape from juvenile hall and his story about, you know, running through the woods and punking some cat for his shirt and using it to wipe his ass, and then his homie wiped his ass with that same shirt. You know, hey, I remember that story. I sure do. Is he regurgitating his videos? I didn't know, because I really don't know. And the reason why I say this, I didn't watch the whole video, because there was something said right when I went to go cut out, and I had to rewind it. Is he was talking through a thumbnail. He didn't even display his face. You know what I mean? So I heard he's gonna hurry up and get through this video because he's almost out of time. His break is almost up. So that right there in myself, you know, hey, it raised flags to me. Hey, is he back to work? What's going on with this channel? I don't look at it as, you know, a failing channel. Absolutely not, because he has his supporters. You know, he has a very strong support group, and he has the supporter of Trollos. You know what I'm saying? But is it true? For those of you that are keeping up to date with with Dubs, hey, let me know what's going on, man, because like I said, I've been so consumed with everyday life, what's on my plate. It's been really, really difficult to keep up with anything right here. I know I wanted to speak on Haters World the other day. And one thing, you know what? I do got to give fucking Torta, Mr. Torta, the burrito hoster, his flowers. On one of his videos, he mentioned that you're not a gang member, you're a motherfucking gang banger. You know, that's the first time I've ever heard anybody identify that terminology correctly on here, other than myself, because there's different meanings to that. It's crazy, and it came from Mr. fucking Blue Torta himself. You know what I mean? He was speaking the real deal. You know what I mean? And this one individual, what the fuck's his name? Mr. Thumps from up north, because Blue Devil was doing a reaction to his video about Mr. fucking Camacho Lucky from Maravilla. They're having a family feud, I guess you could say, on social media. They're going at it. You know what I mean? Maybe I shouldn't have said that word, but it is what it is. They're going at it back and forth. There's a particular spot that old boy rewound a couple times where Thumps is saying, I was a 16-year-old child. That's bullshit. That's one thing I had to agree with Mr. Torta. You're a motherfucking gangbanger when you pulled that gun out. The part that I didn't like about it is, yeah, you shot at a 22-year-old. It doesn't fucking matter what age you are. You're gang banging. You're part of something. You are no longer a child. You're carrying a Fusca. You let loose with it, and supposedly a bullet ricocheted and hit the kid. And you said boo hoo. For you to say something like that in this day of age, this present day, how old are you now? 30 something? Shame on you, my boy. Makes me wonder how you were able to walk around with that type of attitude. You know, but that's here nor there, you know. It is what it is. I'm not here to bash this cat, but it just, that it kind of irked me, you know what I mean? That vato said boo-hoo. You know, and trust me, I'm not taking nobody's side right here, because Lucky has shot shots at me low-key in a dope fiend manner, and I just disregarded them, you know what I'm saying? But that's just something I wanted to bring out, man, because, you know, hey, it is what it is, man. I'm not going to get into that, because like I said, man, I'm trying to veer away from all this negativity, because there's nothing beneficial by it. You know what I mean? Unless you're into the clicks, views, and all that stuff, and the drama. You know what I'm saying? I got bigger fish to fry nowadays. You know, like I've shown you guys. You know what I mean? I took part in a movie that premiered over there in Beverly Hills, the red carpet. I was up there on the stage with the cast members, the producers, met executive producers, you know, so opportunities right there have opened up for me, you know, and that's where I'm going to keep on pushing. But anyways, people, with that being said, man, you guys let me know if fucking Dubs is done with on on YouTube. I really don't think he is, but it's kind of weird that he was talking behind the screen. I've never seen anything like that before. Usually he, shows where he's at, especially when he first started. He used to do them in his car. Maybe he just don't want people to find out exactly where he's working at. Who knows? But sounds like he's back at work again. Hey, let me know, man. So anyways, if you guys want to get started in your fitness journey, hit me up. It's High Power Fitness, man. High_power_fitness_. You could email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. There ain't nothing to it but to do it, baby. Don't talk about it. Be about it.
Yeah. It's Coach Pedro in the building. High Power Fitness. We don't talk about it. We be about it. West Coast vibes. Real grind, real game. Let's go. Rolling up early, sun ain't even rise yet. Mindset locked in, goal set, no regrets. Weights clank loud like a war zone echo. Discipline the weapon, every rep is a death blow. From the struggle to the hustle, we built this empire. No shortcuts, just sweat, pain, and fire. Nutrition dialed in, body sharp like a blade. Mental game strong, never fold, never fade. High power, we rise, we grind, we shine. West Coast still in the soul, hard in the line. Don't talk about it, be about it. That's the code. Coach Pedro got the blueprint, now watch it explode. High power, we rise, we grind, we shine. West Coast still in the soul, hard in the line. Don't talk about it, be about it. That's the code. Coach Pedro got the blueprint, now watch it explode. No gimmicks, no fluff, just truth and grit. Every setback's a setup for a comeback hit. We break limits, crush vices, elevate the mind. High power's the movement, leave the weak behind. From the streets to the gym, it's the same mentality. Respect, loyalty, strength, that's reality. So if you're ready to transform, step in the zone. This ain't just fitness, it's a kingdom, a throne. High power, we rise, we grind, we shine. West Coast still in the soul, hard in the line. Don't talk about it, be about it. That's the code. Coach Pedro got the blueprint, now watch it explode. High power, we rise, we grind, we shine. West Coast still in the soul, hard in the line. Don't talk about it, be about it. That's the code. Coach Pedro got the blueprint, now watch it explode. This is High Power Fitness. You want change?